Imagine an engine so powerful it can reach 8,000 RPM and keep doing it for decades. Lamborghini's engineering doesn't just make noise, it creates legends. Here are the Lamborghini engines that last forever. Number 12. Lamborghini L539 V12 engine. The Lamborghini L539 is a 6.5-liter, naturally aspirated V12 engine that epitomizes Lamborghini's dedication to innovation and performance. With a bore of 95 millimeters and stroke of 76.4 millimeters, it achieves perfect displacement for high revving thrills and raw torque, delivering up to 770 horsepower and 531 pound-feet of torque at an exhilarating 8,500 RPM. Its 11.8-to-1 compression ratio balances performance and efficiency seamlessly. Debuting in 2011 with the Lamborghini Aventador, designed by Maurizio Reggiani, the L539 launched a new era for the brand. Powering special editions like the Aventador S VJ and Veneno, the L539 became a symbol of Lamborghini's engineering legacy. The Aventador itself is a design marvel with its fighter, jet-inspired look, scissor doors, and premium cockpit featuring Alcantara and carbon fiber. Built on a lightweight carbon fiber monocoque chassis, its advanced aerodynamics and Formula One-inspired suspension ensure stability and agility. Variants like the SVJ, which broke records at Nürburgring, pushed its capabilities further. The L539's exhaust note is unforgettable, starting with a deep growl and building to a metallic scream near 8,500 RPM, with thunderous pops on overrun. To maintain peak performance, regular oil changes, valve adjustments, and cooling system checks are essential. With its roaring presence in films like The Dark Knight Rises, the Aventador remains an icon, redefining supercar performance and ambition. Number 11. Lamborghini Bizzarrini V12 engine. The Lamborghini Bizzarrini V12, designed by Giotto Bizzarrini in the early 1960s, marked Lamborghini's bold entry into high-performance cars, aiming directly at Ferrari. This 3.5-liter V12, with a bore and stroke of 77 millimeters by 62 millimeters, produced 280 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 240 pound-feet of torque at 4,500 RPM. With a 9.5-to-1 compression ratio, it balanced performance and reliability. Debuting in the Lamborghini 350 GT in 1963, the Bizzarrini V12 evolved over decades, increasing in displacement and power. It achieved legendary status when it powered the Miura in 1966, often celebrated as the world's first supercar. Designed by Marcello Gandini, the Miura's mid-engine layout and flowing design set new standards in automotive performance and aesthetics. With the Bizzarrini V12 mounted transversely, it delivered 350 horsepower, a top speed of 171 miles per hour, and an unforgettable driving experience. The Miura's sound is equally legendary. At idle, the V12 purrs deeply, building to a mechanical roar as the revs climb and unleashing a high-pitched scream at full throttle. This symphony of precision and power cemented the Miura as a cultural icon. To maintain peak performance, owners should keep the carburetors tuned, ensure regular oil changes, and monitor the cooling system to manage heat. With appearances in pop culture like The Italian Job, the Bizzarrini V12 remains a symbol of engineering brilliance. Number 10. Lamborghini V10 5.2-liter engine. The Lamborghini V10 5.2-liter engine is a legend of engineering, delivering a perfect blend of power, emotion, and reliability. This naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10 With a bore and stroke of 84.5 millimeters by 92.8 millimeters, produces up to 640 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. Its high compression ratio of 12.7 to 1 ensures efficiency and explosive performance, making it a cornerstone of Lamborghini's lineup. First introduced in 2008 with the second-generation Gallardo and refined for the Huracan in 2014, this V10 reached new heights in the Huracan, designed to be both a supercar and a daily driver. The Huracan's sharp design, Y-shaped LED headlights, and lightweight aluminum carbon fiber chassis make it a standout. Inside, the cockpit resembles a fighter jet, combining advanced tech with luxury materials. The Huracan's sound is unforgettable. Starting with a deep rumble at idle that grows into a thrilling mechanical roar. Gear shifts bring aggressive cracks, and at full throttle, its high-pitched scream is pure exhilaration. Track-focused variants like the Performante and STO have set records, while the GT3 and Super Trofeo versions secured wins in endurance races, including the 24 Hours of Daytona. One of the longest-running naturally aspirated engines, the Lamborghini V10 thrives in a turbocharged world. Regular oil changes with high-quality synthetic oil and proper cooling system maintenance are essential to keep it durable and performing at its peak. Number 9. Lamborghini V8 3.5-liter engine. The Lamborghini V8 3.5-liter engine is a standout in the brand's history. Developed in the early 1970s with a bore and stroke of 86 millimeters by 64.5 millimeters, producing 250 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 231 pound-feet of torque at 3,500 RPM. Its compression ratio of 10.5 to 1 balanced performance and drivability, delivering an engaging experience for enthusiasts. Debuting in the Lamborghini Urraco in 1972, this engine powered Lamborghini's attempt to compete with Ferrari's Dyno 308 GT4 and Porsche's 911. The Urraco, with its wedge-shaped design by Marcello Gandini, influenced future Lamborghini supercars. The formula was later refined in the Jalpa, launched in 1981, featuring a more polished 3.5-liter V8 delivering 255 horsepower and a top speed of 155 miles per hour. The Jalpa's removable Targa top added versatility, while its 0 to 60 miles per hour time of about 6 seconds showcased its capability. The Jalpa was known for being more accessible and easier to maintain than Lamborghini's V12 models, without sacrificing excitement. Its sound was iconic. A gritty rumble at idle that grew into a raw, raspy roar at high revs, earning the nickname Unrefined Perfection. As one of the last Lamborghinis with a naturally aspirated V8, it holds a unique place in the brand's legacy. To keep the V8 running smoothly, regular carburetor tuning, high-quality oil changes, and cooling system maintenance are essential, especially given its high revving nature and spirited driving potential. Before we continue to our next engine, smash that like button. It helps more people find our content and keeps us pumped to bring you more. Let's dive back in. Number 8. Lamborghini V12 6.2-liter engine. The Lamborghini V12 6.2-liter engine is a legend of engineering, showcasing Lamborghini's dedication to raw power and performance. This naturally aspirated V12, with a bore and stroke of 87 millimeters by 86.8 millimeters and a displacement of 6.2 liters, produces 572 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. Its 10.7 to 1 compression ratio balances high revving performance with reliability. Debuting in 2001 with the Murcielago, Lamborghini's flagship supercar and successor to the Diablo, the 6.2-liter V12 powered a machine that redefined supercar design. The Murcielago's angular body, scissor doors, and active aerodynamics made it an icon, while its performance numbers, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds, and a top speed of 205 miles per hour, cemented its place among the greats. The engine's sound was legendary. Beginning with a deep, menacing growl at idle, transforming into a ferocious roar, and ending in a high-pitched scream at full throttle. Throughout its production, the 6.2-liter V12 powered variants like the LP 640 and the Murcielago RGT, which competed in endurance events like the FIA GT Championship. The Murcielago was the last Lamborghini to offer a manual transmission, a feature cherished by purists. To keep this engine performing at its peak, regular oil changes with high-quality synthetic oil and proper cooling system maintenance are essential. The Murcielago, with its unforgettable sound and pop culture appearances like The Dark Knight, remains a symbol of power and sophistication. Number 7. Lamborghini V 10.5-liter engine. The Lamborghini V 10.5-liter engine is a true masterpiece, blending performance, innovation, and legacy into a powerhouse of engineering. Introduced in the early 2000s, this naturally aspirated V10 boasts a 5-liter displacement with a bore and stroke of 82.5 millimeters and 92.8 millimeters, respectively. Delivering an impressive 500 horsepower and 376 pound-feet of torque, it achieves a perfect balance of power and efficiency, aided by an 11-to-1 compression ratio for optimized combustion. The Lamborghini Gallardo, powered by this legendary engine, became the brand's best-selling model from 2003 to 2013. Over 14,000 units sold. Named after a breed of Spanish fighting bulls, it featured a lightweight aluminum frame and advanced all-wheel drive, ensuring thrilling performance and unmatched stability. A standout feature of the Gallardo was its unforgettable exhaust note, a high-pitched howl at full throttle, punctuated by crackles and pops, making it a favorite in movies, games, and among enthusiasts. Special editions like the lightweight Superleggera and the open-top Spider added sharper performance and immersive driving experiences, further enhancing its appeal. The Gallardo's success wasn't just limited to the streets. It also achieved notable victories in GT racing series, cementing its status as a motorsport icon. To keep this engine at peak performance, owners should prioritize high-quality synthetic oil changes, regular valve clearance checks, and proper cooling system maintenance. Number 6. Lamborghini L 537 V12 engine. The Lamborghini L537 is a high-performance legend, developed in the late 1980s with a 5.7-liter displacement, an 87-millimeter bore, and an 80-millimeter stroke, producing 492 horsepower and 428 pound-feet of torque. Its 10-to-1 compression ratio allowed for efficient combustion and thrilling high-revving performance. This engine debuted in the 1990 Lamborghini Diablo, a car that became a symbol of speed and style. The Diablo was the first Lamborghini to exceed 200 miles per hour, pairing Marcello Gandini's bold wedge-shaped design with advanced aerodynamics and, in later versions, all-wheel drive. The L537 wasn't just about raw power, it delivered an unforgettable sound. At low RPMs, it growled like a beast, escalating into a spine-tingling scream near its 7,000 RPM redline with sharp pops and crackles on deceleration. This distinctive sound has been described as mechanical music, a thrilling auditory experience that is as legendary as the car itself. The L537 also shone on the racetrack, powering Diablo GT and GTR models to success in the FIA GT Championship. These versions showcase the engine's precision and power, solidifying Lamborghini's racing legacy. To maintain peak performance, regular oil changes with high-quality synthetic oils, proper coolant levels, and valve servicing are essential. Keeping the throttle body clean ensures smooth airflow and sharp throttle response, preserving the legacy of this legendary V12. Number 5. Lamborghini L405 V12 engine. The Lamborghini L405 is a symbol of bold innovation, developed in the early 1970s with a displacement of 4.97 liters, achieved through an 82mm bore and 62mm stroke. Producing 440 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, its 10.5-to-1 compression ratio ensured efficient combustion, delivering both power and responsiveness. This engine debuted in the revolutionary Lamborghini Countach LP 500 prototype, unveiled in 1971, and later powered production models like the LP 400 and LP 500S. The Countach LP 500 redefined supercar design, introducing the iconic wedge shape and scissor doors that became Lamborghini hallmarks. Its low, angular body and futuristic aesthetic captivated the world, while the L405 V12 beneath its hood set new performance standards. Beyond power, the L405 delivered an electrifying auditory experience. At low revs, it growled with authority, building into a fierce, high-pitched scream as it approached its 7,500 RPM redline. This mechanical symphony became one of the Countach's most unforgettable traits, adding to its dream car status. The L405 also helped the Countach become the first production car to break 186 miles per hour, setting a benchmark for future models. Maintaining this iconic engine requires high-quality oil and tuned carburetors for consistent performance, preserving its legacy as a groundbreaking V12. Number 4. Lamborghini L402 V12 engine. The Lamborghini L402 engine is a testament to Lamborghini's ability to combine power, luxury, and reliability in one package. Introduced in the late 1960s, this 3.9-liter V12 with an 82mm bore and 62mm stroke, delivered 325 horsepower and 276 pound-feet of torque. Its 10.7-to-1 compression ratio ensured efficient combustion. Debuting in the 1968 Lamborghini Espada, the L402 powered one of the most innovative Grand Tourers of its time. The Espada redefined high-performance cars, offering seating for 4 adults without sacrificing speed or style. Designed by Marcello Gandini at Bertone, its sleek, low-slung profile perfectly balanced elegance and Lamborghini's signature aggression. With the L402 under the hood, the Espada could exceed 155 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest 4-seaters of its era. The experience wasn't just about speed. The L402 V12 delivered an unforgettable sound. Crescendo of mechanical precision, blending a growl with a sharp, high-pitched wail. This sound became as iconic as the car itself, leaving a lasting impression on enthusiasts and passers-by alike. To maintain the L402's performance, owners should regularly tune its carburetors, use high-quality synthetic oil, and keep the cooling system and valve clearances in check. The Espada's mix of luxury, practicality, and thrilling performance solidified its legacy as one of Lamborghini's most groundbreaking creations. Number 3. Lamborghini L400 V12 engine. The Lamborghini L400 engine, introduced in the mid-1960s, is one of the most iconic power plants in automotive history. With a 3.9-liter displacement, an 82mm bore, and a 62mm stroke, it delivered 350 horsepower and 272 pound-feet of torque. Its 10.4-to-1 compression ratio ensured efficient combustion and smooth, high-revving performance making it a game-changer in the supercar world. Debuting in 1966, the Lamborghini Miura, powered by the L400 V12, revolutionized automotive design and performance. Designed by Marcello Gandini at Bertone, its sleek, curvaceous body and mid-engine layout set the template for modern supercars. With a top speed exceeding 170 miles per hour, the Miura became the fastest production car of its time, proving high performance could pair seamlessly with stunning design. The Miura's L400 wasn't just powerful, it was an auditory masterpiece. At idle, it growled with velvety precision, building to a sharp, high-pitched wail as the revs climbed, earning it the nickname the Singing Bull among fans. This signature sound, combined with the Miura's groundbreaking design, solidified its status as a cultural icon, featured in movies like The Italian Job and on countless posters. The L400 was also one of the first V12s in a mid-engine layout for a road car, setting a benchmark for future supercars. To maintain its legendary performance, owners should balance the carburetors, use high-quality synthetic oils, and regularly check the cooling system to prevent overheating. Number 2. Lamborghini Gallardo V10 5.2-liter engine. The Lamborghini Gallardo V10 engine is a masterpiece of precision engineering, blending raw performance with modern technology. Introduced in 2008, this 5.2-liter V10 with an 84.5mm bore and 92.8mm stroke delivered an impressive 552 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. Its 12.5-to-1 compression ratio ensured efficient combustion, offering exceptional power and responsiveness. The Gallardo LP 564 debuted the engine and became a turning point for Lamborghini. With all-wheel drive, it accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.7 seconds and reached a top speed of 202 miles per hour, solidifying its supercar status. As Lamborghini's best-selling model at the time, with over 14,000 units sold, it brought the brand to a broader audience while maintaining its high-performance heritage. One of the LP 564's highlights was its sound. At idle, the V10 produced a deep, rumbling growl that turned heads. As the revs climbed, it unleashed a high-pitched scream, described as both aggressive and refined. This carefully tuned exhaust note became an unforgettable part of the Gallardo experience, thrilling drivers and spectators alike. The Gallardo V10 also excelled on the racetrack, dominating series like Blancpain Super Trofeo and GT3 championships with its reliability and high performance. For owners, regular synthetic oil changes, proper valve maintenance, and keeping the cooling system and throttle body in top condition are essential for peak performance and longevity. Number 1. Lamborghini L510 V12 engine. The Lamborghini L510 engine is a classic 4-liter V12 that defined the elegance and raw performance of Lamborghini's early Grand Tours. Developed in the late 1960s, it featured an 82mm bore and 62mm stroke, producing up to 350 horsepower and 289 pound-feet of torque. With a 10.5-to-1 compression ratio, the engine delivered smooth, efficient combustion. First appearing in the 1968 Lamborghini Islero, the L510 powered a sleek and understated Grand Tourer that followed the 400 GT. The engine later found its way into the 2,340 Lamborghini Jurama, a 2+2 Grand Tourer introduced in 1970. Designed by Marcello Gandini at Bertone, the Jurama featured bold, angular lines and blended practicality with performance. With the L510 under its hood, the Jurama reached a top speed of 162 miles per hour, offering a thrilling yet luxurious driving experience. The L510 wasn't just about numbers. It delivered a soundtrack that made driving unforgettable. At idle, it emitted a deep growl, building into a precise symphony of mechanical wails as the revs climbed. This roar, a defining trait of Lamborghini's DNA, elevated the Jarama's appeal, making it as thrilling for the ears as it was for the road. To maintain peak performance, owners should regularly tune the Weber carburetors, use high-quality synthetic oils, and ensure the cooling system and valve clearances are well maintained, preserving the engine's legacy for years to come. These engines are proof that true greatness isn't just about speed. It's about innovation, endurance, and a sound that stays with you forever. What do you think makes an engine legendary? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this journey through Lamborghini's finest, give this video a like, subscribe for more deep dives into automotive history, and turn on the bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and here's to the power of engineering that lasts forever.